Well, good evening, you lot. Hope you are well. Thank you for joining us on another live show. It's our review and player ratings from yesterday's 3-1 win against Aston Villa in the fourth round of the FA Cup. And again, to the linesmen and the officials, your cheating, corruption did not stop us yesterday. So, there you go. Well then, let's go through. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed tonight. Smash the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel, and hit that bell. It lets you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure all up to date with everything you do not want to miss at all. Feel free to give a donation, and if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit that join button to become a member. So, well then, yes, so just again, before I'm going to get into the game, time for a little rant. And again, it's about those absolute corrupt officials, particularly the referee, Chris Kavanagh. What an absolute shambolic referee this is. Absolute shambolic this referee has. And how he didn't seize those decisions is beyond me. With what was there. But yeah, few of them in particular that we can all talk about. Goal is offside for Aston Villa.
Boo!
It should be a penalty for us when Howe went down in the box.
Hey,
DIDN should have been sent off.
You mentioned the goal. What did that tell every single one of you on Thursday night? He'll score, and he did.
Well, he did score, but it should have been given. And of course, the handball one, which he was clearly in the box for. Again, corruption at its best. Disgraceful. And again, Chris Kavanagh's been suspended for the next game. But for how many games? Or just the one? Is that enough? Because yet again, he'll be back on the next game. And let's see what happens on the next game he gets to referee. But shambolic yesterday. Absolutely awful. Anyway, good evening, Trev. Hope you're well. Lee, good evening. Lawrence, good evening. Picker, good evening. There you go. Lawrence, good evening. There's the case. Just be careful where Joe, Jesus. Yeah, well, PSO start the day. Aston Villa played 6 games, including that win game yesterday. They won 5 plus, lost to 1. Wow. Oh, well. There was at least 6 decisions gone against us. Yep. He was supposed to be on the elite refs list as well. Yes, even Chip has just said, but he was offside. And how? The fact is, it wasn't just him who was offside. There was another 2 Aston Villa players standing in an offside position. And neither the ref or the linesman had a pair of these. Couldn't even see how that wasn't offside. I think he should be dropped. I think he should be dropped down to League 2, and he's got to make his way back up. There you go. Absolute useless. And the more we keep these incompetent refs in a job, we're going to get the same old crap every single time until all these useless referees are out of a job, and we get new ones in to replace these absolute useless ones we've already got. Terrible. Absolutely rubbish. Hey, you lot. Hope you well, Andrew. Well, we saw the line at Mason, and it was the 4-2-3-1 formation. Of course, we have Voltemada is in just behind Sula. We saw Sula come in. We saw Byrne come in. This as well. And some changes, yeah. But again, Eddie wrote changed the formation.
Always see with the next 2 games we've got. I mean, I'm not shaking. Shaking my legs though. It's warming up. Obviously with the game on Wednesday night in Azerbaijan, you've got to change because that's obviously yesterday's more important if we want to have like a cup run, which we have. And if you want to get through to the Champions League round of 16, you'll need your best players, and obviously Chippers, fuck off. I'm not Lee. I'm not shaking footy. It's just I'm shaking my legs.
Yeah, you were
But
saying.
I obviously would have. Oh, Chippers, fuck off, man. But I obviously with the game on Wednesday night, if we want to get through the Champions League and all that, we'll need to have we're mean players.
Well, that's it. Well, we got Villa got the free kick, and I don't know how it's not offside. Well, we know there's no VAR, but how are the referee and the linesman not spotting that 3 Aston Villas are in an offside position, including Tammy Abraham?
I thought he wasn't offside. I thought he wasn't offside at first, but when I looked at
it's not even a yard offside. It's at least a kind of few yards offside.
No, but when I had a look at half time of a picture of somebody's phone at half time who was standing next to me, I thought, yeah, that's offside. 2 miles off. He said he was 2 miles offside.
Yeah, and the goal was still given.
Well, at least I seen Tammy Abraham in the flesh yesterday. At least he had the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah. Peter Mason, Balmy Army, how was your first away game, Mason? Bet you were buzzing.
I was. I'm still on cloud 9 now. I seen Tammy Abraham, so that was cloud 10 up there as well.
Jack's asking, are you still Eddie out at the moment?
I'm going to give him. I'm slowly going back onto the fence. Not as much, but if we keep this up, I'm going to see how it goes at the end of the season.
No. Good evening, Jay. Hope you're well. It's at least 10 or 15 yards offside. It looks like that, doesn't it? What was more annoying is that VAR was there to chalk off Cher's winner v Brighton in the 5th round last year because of his hand being offside, if I remember correctly. Is VAR coming in the 5th round? But like it was last time, it possibly could be. But it's... Trev's just said that to say they rely on VAR too much is an excuse. VAR is there to correct a mistake, not there you go, because the refs are absolutely useless. They're relying on VAR too much. That is the problem. Yeah, VAR's in the 5th round, so we will get VAR in the next round. Whoever we get.
I hope we get Mansfield in the next round then.
Oh. Also overturned Smith's red. I remember that as well, which was a Stonewall red card, and I can't believe that they got told to change that red card. I would like to thank the referee for that performance, as those decisions made our players step up. Of 5 gears, our lads were very angry, and the passion got us the win. When is the draw? It is tomorrow night.
Before the Macclesfield Brentford game.
Yeah, so the draw is tomorrow night, just before that game. So we'll see who will get the 5th round. And the player who handled the ball inside the box shouldn't have been even on the pitch. He should have been sent off for the challenge on Murphy for reckless endanger of a player and force. Brazil away was a great guess yesterday in the next round. We'll do so. Who would you like us to get in the next round? I don't mind. I'll take anyone. If we draw Sunderland, we could be playing them 2 weeks on the split. Mansfield Town away or at home.
Home away.
Yeah, Dinya. Right, let's talk about the Dinya challenge on Murphy, because that is an absolutely clear Stonewall red card. And the fact is, it's actually right in front of the linesman as well.
Yeah.
It's right close to where the linesman is. And I can't believe that's not a red card. The studs are clearly shown, and you could clearly see the photo of Murphy's leg when he completely fell that challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just an absolute Stonewall red card, and to give a yellow for that is just, oh my God. So that was another decision they got absolutely wrong. Completely and utterly wrong.
You certainly did. cheating bastard.
It's how can Gordon got sent off for less dangerous challenge than that, or just as the same that was. It's blatantly studs above the ankle or the foot. It's a red. It's an absolute red.
Lee, don't mention the Swansea game because of who fucking scored the first goal yesterday for Derby.
What time did he get back, Mason lad? He says he got back about, was it 12 o'clock?
Got back to Central Station for 12 o'clock and I got back home for 12:30. And the reason why I said don't mention the Swansea game against Derby, because we hadn't fucking Brewster scored the first goal for Derby.
Yeah. David said he Wrexham in the next round. Ooh, Lewis wants a home tie.
Lewis wants Sunderland because he wanks off Mackems.
The ref and the linesman were definitely afraid Dracula was going to drink their blood if they didn't keep his favour. It's just absolutely God.
And Chippas wants Man United to wank off one of his mates from work.
But some just crazy, scandalous decisions we got in that game. But they did get the red card for their goalkeeper Bizot. I mean, I'm glad he got that one right. Takes out Murphy. They're looking at either a goal scoring opportunity or I think it's a reckless challenge as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he got that right because that is just Stevie Wonder could have refereed that game. He could have done. The ref. I've just read that one. If we draw Man City away, then it's all corrupt. Yeah. It's just. But yeah. But those decisions were just absolutely unbelievable. Just so. Yeah, the offside. Of course, the Digne red card that wasn't given is just what the hell, man. But we go on a half. We didn't create much in that first half, to be honest. But it was just my word. We were just everything was just going against us in that first half. Everything just went against us in that first half. There was a carbon copy of when Wilson was denied a chance to win the game v Brighton just before Eddie's appointment and Sanchez was sent off. Yeah, the BBC said it was actually dog zone. Yeah. Man City away, Liverpool away, Arsenal away are my guesses, says Trev. I would take Wrexham, Norwich, Mansfield or Southampton or Port Vale or Bristol City. Good evening, Julie. Up you well. There's asking, did you enjoy your burger there or did you not have any food there?
No, because I said before we start the show, I got there 25 minutes before kick-off because the supporters club had booked out somewhere in Birmingham City Centre and we left 4 o'clock. And obviously traffic and all that and getting there. But I had a kebab after the game because it was a sausage and chips actually because there was a chippy outside the stadium. So I only had a sandwich from Gregson. That sausage and chips and that was it.
No, well, not too bad, though. Not too bad. There you go. If we get Port Vale or Bristol City, we're waiting until 4 days before the tie-on, so who we actually get.
There's the thought. If we get Bristol City, you should ask.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. If we get them, though.
That's if we get them. That's what I said. If we get them, should ask them. Should ask there if you want. If we're big on that, Annie.
That might be a good idea if we do get them. Yeah.
Can't believe he's hit puberty. Him like fucking hell.
I think he's still doing this channel, I believe.
Aye.
Well, let's get the second half and just. But before that, how we didn't get a penalty in the first half as well when Hull was clearly brought down and again just completely waved away. That's a penalty all day long.
There was a couple of chances, couple of penalty appeals.
Well, we had a few. Yeah, it was about 3, wasn't there? But none of them were given. But that one on Lewis Hall was clear as all day. Absolutely clear as all day. But this one is just, oh my God, right. It's a handball by Digne, but he gives a free kick and not a penalty when Digne is clearly in the box.
Just in the second half. I was right in front of that. I was right in front of that from where I was standing. How was that not a fucking penalty?
It's in the fucking box. We're on the Chippy Mason. Went to, I wonder how many times Brucey went there when he was Villa manager. Darren's in the chat going, win yesterday, but the referee was a fucking joke. He certainly was. He should never referee a game, that Chris Kavanagh. Absolutely awful referee. Imagine if we lost that game yesterday, Mason. That would have been down to the officials.
It would have been.
But that was an absolute... Oh, and
just for that
Murphy... Oh, Murphy was... Well, let's talk...
fucking honking again.
Oh, I mean, his crossing was terrible. His passing was awful. And him and Trippier can't link up well together anymore. The kind of no chance. That was just terrible from... And I think now Murphy's now a player we should be looking to think about moving on. That purple patch has disappeared now, I'm afraid. And he's just completely... His performances have just gone way downhill. And blown away by the handball call. Line judge and the ref should have had an eyeball onto it. Exactly. Lewis says with the women's again, he was absolutely going mental with the referee, and he was on about the referee knocking from the pen. Jesus wept.
No one of fucking women players now.
Super Willasula, best player on the pitch. He tried Asula, but you can clearly see he's just a player that's still developing, unfortunately, I'm afraid. I mean, he tried, to be fair, but I'm not sure Asula's going to make it. I just don't know. But do you know what? It was good to see him maybe given that opportunity, but you can clearly see he's not the answer right now, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I think Isak made Murphy look better than he was. Yeah, I agree. Murphy is fucking shit, tell you me, John Parrott or called Chip as. Yeah, Murphy was absolutely... He was the worst player on the pitch yesterday, and I said him and Trippier just kind of do that linking up well. I'm afraid they can't.
No.
Yeah, no, one Murphy who did well for us weekend. Yeah, Emily Murphy, she scored today in the game to make it 2-0. Asula, I think, goes in the summer. Well, have still linked that he could well and truly still go in the summer at this rate. Murphy was the worst player by a country mile. I don't know how he couldn't cross a ball yesterday, or his passing was just... What on earth was going wrong? What on earth is going wrong? It's absolute... No, I think so too. Asula's such a good player to have around. If he can click by start of the next season, he could be that little habanero pepper in the lineup, but he's got to tighten up his form, yeah. But just after that, when we got the free kick, it was an equaliser for Tonali. I mean, it took a deflection, but I'm glad that just went in the back of the net.
I think everybody did. I mean, where's this Tonali been?
Is it down to? But you know what? That was Tonali, how he should be playing. But is his performances have just been not what they have been? But now has he realised, because Bruno's out injured for some time, that now he knows he's got to try and step up to the mark now again. That's what I think. I think he knows, because his performances haven't been good. He's now right. Since Bruno's not here, I have to step up into my game now. But there you are. But it got us level. I mean, and then do you know what was good as well after that? When we got level, Eddie then made the 2 changes. Take Murphy off, bring Alanga on, take Asula off, get Gordon on. Which I think was very good which was very clever by Eddie at that point as well. Get some fresh legs on. And Gordon was not far away from putting us in front. I mean, it was that would have been down your side as well. I presume that chance through Gordon.
You know how I thought. You know who I thought changed the second half in a way yesterday. Alanga. Oh,
Yep.
Alanga was different. As you see, Alanga was different gravy yesterday.
Yep. Do you know what I liked? It was Preston.
His performances are improving game by game.
Yep. Did anyone see the state of the pitch at Grimsby Town? It was a proper Sunday League pitch. I heard it wasn't that. It didn't look that good. But we got ourselves in front of Mason. Nice little flick from Danbert to find Tonali outside the box from 20 odd yards and just buries it in the bottom corner. What a goal that was. What a goal that was. And do you know what? The way he went Eddie and celebrated as well. That was good to see as well. Because we know Tonali has been really frustrating. He hasn't been playing well. But I think that would have meant everything to him yesterday. Oh, what a goal that was. What a goal that was. Just apps and to put us. There you go.
It was coming as well. Don't forget
it
that.
Was. Do you know what? With the second team, we thought, right. The second half, we thought, right. We've had everything go against us in that first half with the referee and the officials. Well, this time, we're going to make sure our game is up. We're going to up our game and we're going to show these refereeing officials that their cheating's not going to stop us. And that is exactly what we did. And as I said, great goal from Tonali. In the second goal from Tonali. That was brilliant. What a strike that was as well. Yeah. And you're thinking, I thought Villa tried to come back at us a little bit, but they just didn't create anything much after that. I really, really thought they didn't. I mean, I was a little bit worried at first when they did fetch on Ollie Watkins and Buendia. I'm thinking, are they once going to change again? But you know what? I know Ramsdale had the chance, but you know what? I didn't think Ramsdale had an awful lot to deal with yesterday.
Nah. I mean,
he had really nothing else to do yesterday, I thought. Nothing at all. Yeah, good evening, Coffee. Villa goal offside. Non-call on Hall in the box. Non-call on Barnes in the box. Trippier's skilled effort to win a corner was ruled a goal kick. Blatant red card tackle on Murphy. I couldn't agree more there, Lewis. Either the refs are incompetent or they're corrupt. They're just absolutely useless. And again, the longer we keep these are kept in a job, we'll get the same old, nothing will ever change. And again, up you welcome. But at least the referee got one. Yes, that's the one he got right. But the other ones, how he didn't get. How is this assistance not helping him out as well with those? But we know we give VAR so much criticism. That is when it would have been needed yesterday. Yes, and again, it's not the problem. It's not the VAR itself that's the problem. It's who's on operation it. And do you know what? Some of the pundits absolutely summed it up yesterday. Les Ferdinand, particularly on TNT. He thinks now some of the referees becoming far too lazy now. Or the referees are now pretty, are they like just not sure? They're too afraid to give these decisions. Shearer summed it up perfectly. Wayne Rooney summed it up perfectly yesterday. He says that handball one is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen when it was clearly in the box. Again, the pundit summed it up perfectly yesterday. Yeah, the refs are relying on VAR too much and they can't. That's exactly right, Ian. They're relying on too much of VAR and can't think of for themselves. I wonder how many pass their referee exams. I like to know as well, Coffee, because God, we need refs from overseas like in Italy or Germany, none from Australia. I don't want another Gillett. Well, we had a one came over from when he was half English, half Zimbabwean. He referees one game and then he was taken off the next game because apparently he stuck with his original decision. It's just, But these referees the But basically, these referees, they're absolutely clueless. They need rid of these referees. And again, the longer, and it's not just that, it's even higher up. What's absolutely inept as well? Yes, Howard Webb.
Exactly.
In the Arsenal game, yeah, I seen that as well. Tommy Setford, yeah, I heard about that. He came on, but it was a comfortable win for Arsenal. They had the job done in the first half already. But I'm glad we won yesterday and we're through the fifth to the fifth round. Sorry, but I'm just absolutely bored. I'm sick to the back teeth of these useless referees. I'm absolutely sick to fucking death of them right now. And the fact is, how is up the top not realizing that this needs addressing? This has been going on for far too long now. And the reason why there's nothing changes, because they're still in a job. Just taking them off one game is not enough for me. It's not enough at all. Or they're probably going to Howard Webb. Or it wouldn't be surprised me if Kavanagh was having words with Howard Webb. Says, "Oh, please, Howard. Sorry, Howard. I promise I won't do it again. I'll do anything, to avoid further punishment." Honestly, man, just absolutely shit. Back-to-back away wins is a positive take now for the 5,000 round trip to Azerbaijan before returning to face. See, I think some of our fans have actually flew out there and are already there.
Some of them went after the game last night.
Yeah, I know Adam P's flown out there today as well, so he's arrived there. And I think there was a couple of fans. I think that they were from. I don't know if that had to do with change, but there's one at some airport in Italy apparently as well. To get themselves somewhere.
Some of them were doing like to Istanbul, Italy. Then types of like.
VAR was available, but they didn't feel the need to use it. That was needed for VAR yesterday because they would have chalked off Tammy Abraham's goal. They would have told to go and change the yellow from a red for Dina. Challenge on Murphy. They surely would have given the penalty when Lewis Hall was brought down in the box. And they would have given the penalty for us for the handball that was blatantly in the box. I would drop them down a couple of weeks and they have to work their way back up again and prove themselves. Kavanagh's a City fan. I don't know who he supports because I think he's actually refereed Man City games as well.
Yes.
Because the smaller team, he can't be a Man City fan if he's refereed those games. Reason is because the smaller clubs are still left in it because they don't have a technology. Well, it gets introduced in the fifth round. So let's see how that one goes. Did you think Emery and Villa took the FA Cup lightly, or did Howe just out-coach Emery? Well, Eddie Howe said he wanted to take this competition seriously, which I'm glad he did. Yes, we made tweaks in the formation, but look at some of who Vali Voldemort got a start. Harvey Bonds was still in the lineup. Ramsey's starting to look better now. I think he wants to take this competition seriously. In terms of Emery, I know he made up quite a lot of changes, to be fair, but it could be a bit of both, actually. So Michael Oliver should referee Howe as well. But the fact is, I don't rate Michael Oliver as well. I don't rate Michael Oliver.
Oliver's went downhill.
I don't rate Michael Oliver at all as well.
Yeah.
The way I was doing.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You know who won? If he was still alive, because his son still manages, I think Cluffy Jr. will probably have a say on VAR if he gets a Premier League team away, because Nigel Clough's the manager of Mansfield.
But the referees we need a Kalina. That was what you call a proper referee. That's what the kind of referees we need now. like a Kalina. Pawson and Gillett are the ones I hate. There's more in there. There's got to be. There's a couple, but they're all useless. I think they're all absolutely useless. Can anyone think of a referee that is actually decent in the Premier League or the English League? Because I think they're all useless. Uriah Rennie, even though he's sent off, he wasn't too bad, Uriah Rennie. God rest his soul. Good evening, Jim. Hope you're well. Oliver, just in a pre-season friendly, he was shocking. Does anyone agree with my statement? I think it's possible. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I would say I do to a degree there, Lewis. But yeah, well, Finey Mason, we killed the game off because we forced Aston Villa an error. Willock manages to get pounces on there, and Volamada just manages to put in the chance. And finally, it was finally good to see Big Nick end his goal drought and just to score on his birthday as well.
Yeah, I think he played well yesterday.
I think he was one of our best players yesterday.
And the fact is, as well, he played well as the number 10 as well.
He can still place the striker if he has someone playing off him as well.
Exactly.
But I'm going to say, if you're going to play Volamada as a 10, Asula is not the starting line person. Because the fact is, Wissa could miss a couple of... They said Wissa is going to miss a couple of games with a knock, apparently. And also, the reason why Botman wasn't playing yesterday, they decided just to rest him, actually. Which I think actually was a bit of a sensible idea. But Chow kind of needs a rest for me as well. Also, because with the way Botman's had injuries, or they're just trying to protect him in a way that they don't want him to be overused because of the injuries he's had. If that was why they did that, okay, fair play. But I thought Burn at times wasn't too bad yesterday. Trippier, again, wasn't too bad, but he shouldn't have Murphy as his linking partner. No chance. That was supposed to be ref, but ref also works. Even John's just said Howard Webb was supposed to make the ref to put the referees white, and he's made them 10 times worse. He's made them 10 times worse. Will VR be used in Premier League grounds? I think it should be used in both. Well, I know it'll definitely be used in the Premier League grounds.
Just you've got a feel for Nigel Clough if he gets Premier League tie away, because you can tell he'll end up going on a massive run like his father used to do and all that when he was managing.
And Chibbers has just said it. Howard Webb was a shocking referee as well. So now, no surprise. Now it's changed exactly. You thought Howard Webb was going to... Nah, he's made them even 10... He's made them worse. Oh, and the more we keep these on, nothing's going to get better. Really looking forward to Ref Watch tomorrow. I think we all are, because they'll probably out the ones they got them all wrong. Oh, God, that's why. I'm just glad we won, but these officials are just, oh my God. They're just so inept. Mike Riley, referee. Oh, he was atrocious, Mike Riley. Oh, yeah, he was. I know he was back from the old era, but my God, he was atrocious referee. I don't think there is a ref watch tomorrow. Well, there's not going to be on Sky Sports tomorrow. You know, the refs are bad when even the opposition fans and Mackems are calling them out. The said Papani, Chris Kavanagh got a decision wrong in the Sunderland Liverpool game.
Aye.
You got a decision wrong there, apparently, and apparently there's no ref watch tomorrow. Yeah, and it was that Sunderland should have actually had a penalty, and no, they didn't get it. And the fact is, he's back on there, and he's got 4 decisions completely wrong. He's got a canny few of those wrong. Chris Kavanagh, more like Chris. I can't think of another name for him. But yeah, these officials that Lewis, they could just do a full show on the Toon game. Yeah, but absolutely disgusting referee. That is one of the probably the worst I've seen ever in my lifetime. That to get that many decisions wrong on us, you just do you know what you should do? You should lose your job for that. You should lose your job for that amount of mistakes that them and the officials got completely wrong, and no wonder Eddie and Tyndall were having a go at the fourth official. Because that is just disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. All right, that's fair enough then if they don't. Chris Kavanagh equals Chris can't see far. Ha ha ha! Yes, there you go. Because he didn't have a pair of those yesterday. Well, neither did his assistant referees as well. Yeah, because he didn't have a pair of those on yesterday when they clearly needed a pair of those. Well, exactly, Chippers. Again, just suspending them for a game or two is not good enough. They should be out of a job, these referees. But again, because the PGMOL, even though it shouldn't be called the PGML, it should be called CORRUPT. Corrupt. Because that is exactly what they are. And that's why nothing gets done and nothing changes about this. No apology. Wanted to sack the croc. There you go. Apologies are not acceptable as well. Even though we won the game, it didn't change anything. Look like they fucked up on purpose. Great way to prove that VR's needed. Exactly. Because there you go. Because those decisions would have been sorted out by VAR, surely. Unfortunately, we can't fire refs, so there won't be enough for any games. I'm sure we can look somewhere else for referees that will probably be so much better than the current ones we've got. Oh God. I'm just wasting my breath now, just going on about these officials. But the main thing is, Mason, we got the game, we got the win. A lot of people were writing us off yesterday, but you know what? Look how we're proved some of our fans were proved wrong yesterday. It was just good to see a very good win. Second half, we were outstanding, particularly in that second half. Because a lot of people think, but the fact is, Mason, two things you could say. We won in the green kit, which a lot of people don't like, and there was no Bruno yesterday.
Nah.
I think Ramsey's starting to step up his game now for me, which is good. You said Alanga is starting to step up his game now as well. Now, maybe these players are looking and thinking, right, this is our opportunity to see what we can do while Bruno's saving a bit of time out. But not just that, Mason. Losing Bruno for 8 weeks is just... I mean, when I heard that, I'm thinking, oh, no.
A lot of us were not feeling optimistic because obviously Bruno was obviously on mute here. Can I just start something? Imagine if that was what's that face? Martialis yesterday. She would have been getting she would have been getting more shit than what she normally what Kavanagh has had, because she's a woman. She must be. And then everybody will tell her, oh, she needs to go and make fucking sandwiches and all that and do the fucking dinner.
Officials too comfy with VR. Johnny Dread TV, and I hope you're keeping well as well.
No. Yeah. I'd still shout at Martialis, me.
Mm-hmm. I can ref a game or two. No one will see the black and white stripes under the ref shirt. Get them from the continent until we get some properly trained. Exactly. Give the VAR job to someone else, and we have plenty of referees. Unfortunately, they're all shit. Whistler needs to boot up the backside too, as only had 2 seasons best. Has only had two seasons at best for us. I said that for a while and recruit VAR operatives with no connection with the PGMOL. Or it should be not the PGMO, it should be CORRUPT, because that's exactly what they are. They're awful, they're shit. And nothing's going to change until it gets sorted out. And we're just seeing the same old rubbish every single time. So, there you go. Well, then, should we do the player ratings now?
Yeah.
Go on, then. I'll start it off with Ramsdale. I know he had he scored one, but do you know what? He didn't have an awful lot to deal with that, I'm going to say. It was actually pretty comfortable for him, I thought. I really, really thought it was. So I'm going to give Ramsdale a 7. What are you going to give Ramsdale?
7 as well. Thankfully, he let in the goal from Abraham, which I wanted to happen, and I was offside, but still. But apart from that, he did well.
There you go. Yeah. So Ramsdale, quiet game 7, got an 8, 7, an 8, and an 8 for Ramsdale. Okay, Mason. What you going with for Kieran Trippier?
I'd give him a 8.
Okay, then. Why an 8?
I thought he played excellent yesterday.
Oh, I'll give the Kieran Trippier a 7. What let him Trippier down yesterday was him linking up with Murphy. It doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't work. And that's why probably Trippier's games have been a little bit off. So,
hey, Senegal Jim, it happened. Senegal Jim, our 10 days on Friday night, it happened. Abraham would score. And look, and I was offside, and he was offside, but still.
Because you have a fashion with past Swansea players, we know you do.
On Saturday again, mind. It's happening on Saturday again, mind. McGee.
Yeah. Hopefully in our net.
I'll have to see you. I'll have to see you, God. Mind.
Sorry, hopefully he puts it into his own net. But I'll give Trippier a 7. Yeah, good crossing as well, which Jason just said there to lean to the Tonali goals. So, yep, so go.
Lewis, you go on about trains, so you can't see much.
Trippier looks better with a Langa. Trips, yeah, decent crossing near the goal. 7, 6 trips better than last week, but still slow. Stop going on about Mason, for God's sake.
Lewis, you go on about trains, buses, Mackhams, and all that. You want them free.
Okay, right then. Malik Chow, very decent game. Only one silly mistake of giving the ball away, but other than that, fairly solid once again. So I'm an 8 for Malik Chow. Okay, Mason, Malik Chow.
Lewis, it's your own fault for seeing it. Give him an 8. I thought you did excellent yesterday.
Yeah. So 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. Don't give a fuck, Mason. The fact you want them scores unforgivable. You're on a Toon channel, for fuck's sake. Ciao, 8.5. Right then. Dan Burn.
I'll give him an 8 as well, because I thought he had a I would just say a standout game.
Do you know what? I see Dan Burn was trying to go back as quickly as he can to try and defend the goal that Abraham goal scored. But I thought Dan Burn was more live in the second half than the first half, I thought. So I'll go with a 7 for Burn. So we got a 5, a 4, being missing now and then 7, 7.5. Burn laid the ball to Tonali for the second goal, 7. Burn 7, good leadership skills. Burn went wandering a couple of times, but the assist is 7. Yeah, I agree with that. So there you go. Okay, then. Next is Lewis Hall. This kid is just never gives up, does he? Should have been given a penalty when he was brought down in the box. But Lewis Hall is just, yeah, just love this kid. I really, really do. Another really good game from Lewis Hall again, I thought. Really, really was. And yeah, that's what I love about Lewis Hall. I'm going to give Lewis Hall an 8. Okay, Mason, Lewis Hall.
I give him an 8 as well. Outstanding again.
Yep. This kid just never gives up, does he? He's just, wow. So we've got an 8.57. Needs a bigger contract. Oh, absolutely does. Hit the likes, people. Cheers so much. 8.5, 9, and an 8 for Lewis Hall. Okay, Mason, so when we're into midfield, right. What you giving the midfield maestro? There he is, Sandro Tonali.
10.
I think
Best
that you've got to give him that, yes. The second goal in particular was, yes, I think you've got to give it to Tonali. Finally, that was great to see yesterday. But do you know what? It's time to now do it on a consistent basis now, is all I can say. But that second goal, I love the celebration with Eddie. Is that really a player that wants to leave the club? Or is it just because, or has the performance, is he just not been on his game and he needed a bit of a rocket up his backside to say, right, I need to step up here now. I really need to. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's got to be a 10 for me for Tonali as well. Absolutely brilliant. 10, 10, 10, 12, 10 plus 10. Tonali, 9, best game of the season. Yeah, absolutely best game of the season. That's definitely one of his best games I've seen. Finally, he's off the mark with a goal, with 2 goals as well, which is absolutely brilliant. Does it look like he wants to leave? Is it just his performances? Is he just not being put in the performance? Has it just been? There you go. Right then, Dick Swan is Jacob Ramsey. We'll go with next. I think this kid's getting better for me now. I really, really do. Nice control with the ball, particularly. I know he got bullied off the core ball a couple of, but do you know what? The frustration he let out when that penalty wasn't given was absolutely, oh my God. Oh, the way he vented his frustration. I know he got booked for it, but other than that, yeah, is just, oh, I think this kid's getting better now. I really believe he does. So I will go with an 8 for Jacob Ramsey. Okay, Mason Ramsey.
I give him an 8. Same as the was said about Langa earlier on. He's getting better game by game.
Yep. So we got a 9, a 9, an 8, an 8, an 8, a 7. And Ramsey, not his best, 8.5. Ooh. I thought he was definitely really on his game yesterday. Right, so I'll go into the 2 wingers next. I'll start with Murphy, and that was absolutely garbage yesterday from Murphy, I'm afraid. Passing was terrible. Crossing was absolutely awful as well. I just don't know what is happening with Murphy now. His performances have just completely gone off a cliff. They really, really have. That pimple patch is not there anymore. I think Murphy is now a player that I'll be looking to move on at the end of the season. I really, really would. Get a bit of money for him. Still 30, but still in his early 30s. But that was awful yesterday from Murphy. So I'm afraid it's going to be a 1 for Jacob Murphy for me. That was absolutely terrible. Okay, Mason, Jacob Murphy.
2.
Why a 2?
Shite.
It was absolutely terrible, wasn't it? So we've got 3, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4. You can join Joshua Portsmouth. Right then. To you. Okay, Mason. Back to you, Harvey Barnes. I think you may have frozen. Bonds, so I'll may as well do Bonds at the moment. Yep. Still tried. Still gives it his all. I would say Harvey Bonds. Not his best performance, but still does what he can do. Is all I can say. I'll go with a 7 for Bonds. 7. Bonds a 7 quieter than usual, and he dived. Yeah, he did get booked for diving, didn't he? 7, and not his best, a 6. But he still tries, though, Harvey Bonds. Yeah, I think he's just gone there. And another 7 for Bonds as well. He still gives it his all. He really still gives it his all. So he's coming back. There he is. Right, Hobby Bonds.
I give him a 7.
Why 7?
You had a fairly even game.
He still puts himself above Bonds. He did get booked for diving, though, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I've gone with a 7. Right then. Right, so back to me again. Baltimore. Finally back on the score sheet. Happy birthday to him for yesterday. And got his goal. And he was brilliant yesterday, I really, really thought. Good finish as well to put the goal. That's Big Nick back to his best yesterday as well. And that would have meant the world to him. Now it's time to give Big Nick a run in the team a lot more now, I would say. Big Nick, I'm going to give a 9. Okay, Mason, Big Nick.
I give him a 9. That's the first time I've seen Big Nick play the way he has in a long, long time.
Yeah. I'm still wondering what's his celebration about that he does. Because he always does that during the celebration, doesn't he? I don't know. I'm wondering what that celebration is. So there you go. 9, 9, 10, 8, 10. Big Nick a 9. Definitely likes his formation. With W. Oh, it's a W sign, is it? It does look like a W. There you go.
How do you do A?
Yeah, it's just that. I would have thought.
Or M?
I'm not sure we're doing M. So that's what it was.
Letters. Now I picked them letters. Russell Martin and Joe Unai.
Oh, gosh.
He's just come on. He did him with Russell Martin.
Well, congratulations to him. There you go. Okay, right. Back to you, Mason. Last one up front, Asula.
It was fairly rusty, but it was lively.
His pressing was quite good, I thought. Trying to chase off after their players.
I give him a 4.
4? Okay then.
Yeah.
I'll go. I thought he tried, and we know he's still a player that's development. But I thought at times he put himself about. I thought his pressing was okay. I'll go with a 6 for Asula. Super Will Asula. I think Jay's now got a soft spot for Asula now, by the looks of it. Yep, married man now. Asula, 4 needs more games. 6, 5, 6, 6. Asula needs more game time. 5.5. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, then, right, let's get into substitutions. And we'll start, and we made 2 at the same time as soon as we leveled the game up. Right, so I'll go with Alanga first. Again, very good when he come on. I really, really thought he needs to get back in that start lineup for me now. I don't think Murphy should anywhere near the start lineup at this moment of time. So Alanga, get yourself back in that start lineup, son. That's all I can say. So it's an 8 for me for Alanga. Mason Alanga?
An 8 as well. He was like He was lively and played a part in the second half performance.
Absolutely. It still has the speeding and kills, but his end product lets him down. There was a chance of still had it, and he completely thingied it, and it went all the way to the corner flag. So Langer an 8, 7, 7, 8. Oh, geez, giving Langer a 7. So I know you're not a fan of Elanga, Jay. 6, Elanga should have been on at 45 minutes. 8, yeah, should have well and truly been. Okay, back to you, Mason. Next with Anthony Gordon.
Played all right. Better than he has been. And I'll give him a 6.
Okay. He says that 7 was an upside down L. Gordon, yeah, fairly did it well when he come on. I thought so. I'll go with a 7 for Gordon. 5, 7, 8, 8 for Anthony Gordon, and a 7 for Gordon as well. Andy Gordon, okay, 7.5. Yeah, he was very close to putting us back in for us to take the lead. Just the shame that shot went wide. Or did it not take a deflection and go wide again? I think it did. There you go. But yeah, very close to not getting the goal. Okay. Right then. So the next one, back to me with Joe Willock. Willock, well, I know he came on quite late in the game, but you know what? How we got the ball then when they made a mistake with their passing. Capitalised on it as well. And there was Big Nick to finish the rest off, but good to see Joe Willock help come in when there you go. So I'm going to give Willock a 7 for that. Yeah, did well to help to step in when they made that error. So 7. Can you go to more away games, Mason? You are a lucky charm.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, 7, 6.5, 6 for Willock. There you go, Mason. Willock.
Played all right. Yeah, I'll give me 7.
7 as well, okay. There you go. Willock a 7 was right. Right. We know the last one was Alex Murphy, but it was very late in the game.
Let's give him a standard 5.
Yeah, standard 5 for Alex Murphy. It was very late on in the game to be given a rating for. Yeah. There you go. Racing on your bike, man, to Azerbaijan for the first leg. 5,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
A lot of 5s for Murphy because of how late he was on in the game. Right. Back to me then, and let's get this over and done with you know who. That absolute useless twat, Chris Kavanagh. And it's a definite big fat 0. That was disgraceful refereeing yesterday. Got a lot of those decisions completely wrong, along with his assistant. Absolutely disgraceful. You deserve to lose your job for that. Big fat 0. Mason, Chris Kavanagh.
0. Nice, 0.
Yeah, 0. It's just that was disgraceful refereeing that. 5-0. Robocop 5-0. Do you still want Eddie Alpede? Well, I'm starting to see some changes, but let's keep it going. I know we've got Manchester, our next Premier League game's Manchester City, but as long as we give it a goal, that's all I can be asked for, even if we do lose the game. But let's hopefully we can get the first John done over in Azerbaijan, and then we take that to St James's Park and we get the job done at St James's. Yeah, Kavanagh doesn't deserve to be marked. Ref Tossbag minus. There you go. Looks like a trillion that. Twat. Chris can't see for minus 90 for 91 for each minute. Minus 10. minus trillion, billion, trillion, thousand, X the same. Referee, no comment or score the fraud. Apparently, Chris coming up has just been promoted. How that? I like to know how he's been promoted for that. Absolutely fucking incompetent, useless man. Being promoted to elite referees. Are they on fucking glue or what? Or how many drinks did they have? Or what were they sniffing or taking at the time to say, God almighty, Chris Kavanagh, absolutely fucking dog shite referee. Being promoted to elite refs, God. Elite shite more like. Absolutely couldn't agree more. Absolutely elite shite more like. Absolutely useless, man. Terrible. It's not just the first time Chris Kavanagh's had bad games. There's been a lot more. That was a part, and now we're before the game. I'm surprised. I'm surprised whoever promoted them had to go and make a U-turn after that. Because my fucking God, maybe some blind bastards elite brigade. Yeah, absolutely useless, shocking, corrupt, incompetent, just absolutely shite. Should be sacked for bringing the game into disrepute. Yeah, absolutely, he should be. Useless, man. Terrible. In the bin. Is Mr. Shax Milton. Maybe that was out on his mind. Just have some. Oh God, Jay. Oh Jesus, just have some do with Jesus. Okay, then, right, Mason. I think I know what you'll give for this one. Since you were there, there you go, our fans.
10.
And let's go on, Mason. What was the atmosphere like for that for an away game?
It was bouncing. Never experienced it like it before. And I've experienced Wembley, going to Wembley twice another, but that was just on a different level.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
that was my first away. That's my first proper away game as well. I know I went to the when they played Swansea and all. That was my first one.
But to experience finally a 2 away game, I bet it was just incredible.
It was.
Yeah, 10 for the fans as well. Absolutely. Quite a lot of us down there as well. But made up of pretty much made up of
Lewis, that game yesterday flew. That game flew yesterday.
J7, if he was pulling, he would have been definitely sent off because he would have lost his fucking head. Dan's a 10 as always. How did he? I bet you had to stand up for the full game, did you, Mason?
It didn't drag. That game didn't drag yesterday. It just felt like it flew.
I've done that. I've been before. I've standed up at away games before.
When Swansea were Sunderland and all that, I stood up then. Both times I was there.
Fans 10 -1 because it was a Swansea fan in there. Fans 10 + 10 for Mason. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Well, I did put myself in for Chelsea, but guess what? Didn't get it.
But see, you will get them all in the FA Cup, and they'll probably have a thing about it. If they get drawn away, then they'll probably have a thing about it. Just hope it's a decent time. Because I couldn't get the train after the game yesterday. That's why I had to get the bus. I had to get the bus because there was no train after the game yesterday.
This is Mason needs to be banned from talking about Swansea on here.
Well, we're talking about freaking Celtic.
Lewis just won a home tie. Well, let's see who we get tomorrow. Is all I can say. Hopefully, it's a decent one as well. But yeah, 10 for our fans as well, as I mentioned. So there you are. Right, last one. Eddie Howe got it right yesterday. Made the right formation. Played to player strengths yesterday. Maybe it's now looking. We are possibly look like we are seeing a bit of a change now. But let's keep it going, Eddie. Keep it going. Make sure you're playing players in the right position, playing to their strengths yesterday. And yeah, make sure you keep making those right decisions yesterday, Eddie. I think I'm going to give Eddie a 10 out of 10 as well. So there you go. He got it completely right yesterday. He even said the day before the game, he wants to take this competition seriously. And I'm glad we took that game seriously. Again, possibly if we don't finish in the top 8, this might be our only chance of Europe this season, unless we sort out the league form. Is all I can say. Still a bit earlier, but hopefully we can do that. But I'm glad we want to We wanted to see this because I know some fans saying that they wanted us to go out this competition to concentrate on the Champions League. And I'm thinking, really? This is a cup competition. This is an FA Cup. That's been out for years. And I'm glad we got through it. I'm glad we took that game seriously yesterday. We're through to the 5th round. So 10. What do you hope for in the draw, lads? Mansfield at home would be ideal. Well, let's just see who we get. 9 and 9. Howe 8. Keep it going. I'm still Eddie out, but 9 Elanga should have been on at half-time. So there you go. Well, yes, we're through to the 5th round. Draw tomorrow will be made before the game tomorrow, which is it was Brentford playing again. Macclesfield. So let's see how we get drawn in that one as well. So yeah. I'm just glad we are. Let's see if we can progress further in this competition. Last time we progressed further was the quarterfinals a couple of years ago. Let's see, maybe can we go on all the way this time? Let's wait and see. Well, I haven't got the Carabao Cup this time, but let's see, possibly can we now go further in the FA Cup? So there you go. I just read that one. Villa fans are 0 for leaving early. Yeah, they left as soon as we got the 3rd goal, didn't we?
Yep.
There you go. I told them the Mackhams and a repeat performance needed. Oh, a lot of people want the Mackhams at home. Hey, let's just see who we get. Let's just see what happens. Actually, some Aston Villa fans have said they agree with Newcastle fans about the referee. I'm glad some of the honest ones, because surely they would have seen it. It was offside for the goal. It should have been a red for Digne. We should have had a penalty when Lewis Hall was taken down. And how was that? How did the referee see that as a handball outside the box? Is beyond me. So there you go. Hey, disgusting refereeing, but I'm just glad we got the win. But guess what? Chris Kavanagh and the assistant referee should all hang their heads in absolute shame for that absolute corrupt, incompetent, inept refereeing performance yesterday. You're cheating didn't stop us yesterday, and we came out second half flying and thought, we're not letting this get the better of us. We're going to make a statement in that second half. And that is exactly what we did. There you go. So brilliant. Glad we got the job done, and we're now on to Azerbaijan next week. So there you are. Brilliant show as always, much appreciated. Thanks, Peter Mason. Thank you. See you all again soon. There you go. The joys of being a Newcastle fan, says Lewis. So they are. Well, and so the lads got the job done yesterday. Let's see who we get in the draw tomorrow. Let's see if hopefully it's a good one or a decent one. Fingers crossed. So there you go. Question for you lads. How many players can you think of that have played for Villa and Newcastle? Oh, there's got to be a few. I can think of one. James Milner is one of them.
Steve Watson,
yeah. Is there any more we can quickly think of?
Kieran Clark,
yes.
Nobby?
Yes, Solano, yes. Shea Given. Lewis has just said Shea Given. There's another one. There's definitely this. Any more we can think of? Habib. Yes, Habib. Yes, he went to Villa after we got relegated. Well, there's a few. Steve Watson, James Milner, Jacob. Well, how did we not get Jacob Ramsey straight away?
Yeah, Ramsey, you can tell Lawrence just copy. You can tell Lawrence just copy and pasted all of them names.
Kieran Clark, Stephen Ireland, Solano, David Ginola, Shaker, Matt Target, another one. Yeah, there you go.
You can tell Lawrence just copy and pasted all of them.
Yeah, one played yesterday. I don't know, how did we not get that straight away in Jacob Ramsey? Did you see some of the Villa fans were giving him grief yesterday when he got substituted?
I've seen that.
I was a bit thinking, but he didn't leave Villa on bad terms. I think Villa had no choice, because otherwise they would have been thingied with FFP and PSO.
Well, it's happening. They're getting done for it again.
Lawrence says bullshit. There you
There
you are. Well, it was a win yesterday, and we're happy with it. Hopefully a good one. Would have remembered Happy Bay if I did Google it. So there you go. But yeah, you are there. Well then, that is it for tonight. So in terms of content, I think it's gonna be a quiet one tomorrow night. Again, we've had loads of content this week, to be honest. So it's gonna be a quiet one tomorrow, and then we go into Champions League. So preview to that will be on Tuesday. And then we've got the game on Wednesday. It's an early kick-off on Wednesday, 5:45. Because within us being in Azerbaijan, which are possibly going to be a canny few hours ahead, I would have thought. So that's why it's going to be an early kick-off. So on the Wednesday. So preview. So night off tomorrow. Tuesday preview. Wednesday live fan reaction show. Thursday match review. And player ratings on the Thursday. And again, we might have to squeeze a couple of shows in one day again because we've got Man City on Saturday. We'll see what we can do for that one. So there you go. Well then. Great show, guys. Cheers, Ian. Take care, all you as well. Ian as well. Commentary of Middlesbrough is on ITV as well as Sky tomorrow night. Interested. Julie says I'm off work Wednesday, so I can watch properly at home for a change. Nice one. Bring on the carrier bag. He says, I have a week off, so won't miss the one. Miss the one on Wednesday. That's good, Jay. I bet you'll be delighted with that. So, is it half term? Must be half term for the schools that week, I'm guessing, is it?
It is.
I think it is. Must be half term. So there you go. Well then, there you are then. Well then, guys, if you've enjoyed the show tonight, please hit the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us. And please hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed and we enjoy what we bring out for you, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. Does help make the channel grow. Please hit the bell. It lets you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure all up to date with everything you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's only 99p at that job. But to become a member, you will be included in the prize draw we do as well. So there you go. Yep. Oh, and apparently it's Pancake Day on Tuesday as well for all the tossers out there. There you are. Well, and guys, thank you again for tonight, and we'll catch you again on Tuesday. So we'll have a night off tomorrow, but we will catch you on Tuesday for the preview. Until then, everyone, enjoy your evening and the rest of your weekend as well. And we'll catch you all again in a couple of days' time for our next live show. Until then, everyone, goodbye, everyone. Take care. You as well, Julie. See you later.
See you
later, guys, and Howie the lads. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you all again very, very soon. Good night, everybody.